here's a really cool game I found. Hi everybody, my name's David.
Got some electronic
You
drums,
probably
Rich.
haven't seen me in a long time.
Those are awesome.
I just wanted to say I'm here, and just kind of, listening to some groovy drums, Yeah. So,
I feel like I'm back at the rave.
The world's gonna end.
Wow.
And I want to play a game. Let's play Global Thermonuclear War. How's that sound?
Sounds pretty dangerous.
Uh-oh. There's some kind of... We need some kind of password to get in. It's not letting me in. I've been... it's been a long time since we did this, and I fixed your grades and everything. And, I've been out there on the internet. I do a lot of internet trolling now. I used to be pretty big with the hotshot with the DNC, but now I'm just kind of do a lot of QAnon stuff now. What have you been up to? I heard you got like a doctorate or something.
Just trying to stay busy and employed.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that at all because I've got the internet.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, there's a lot of us out there too. I'm finding them all. And we've got, I can't find any backdoor in here. We need some kind of password. Some kind of, if only we could find Professor Falcon. If only Professor Falcon was still around. Maybe. Professor Falcon. I'm going to try and zoom in and see if we can find him. Professor Falcon, is that you? Any backdoor in here. We need some kind of password. Some kind of... If only... It sounds like somebody's audio is on and screwing up the Zoom call, man. Professor Falcon, do you read me? Let me switch.
I'm right here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I believe if you can hear me, I'm here.
Professor Falcon, do you have your...
I'm here on Goose Island. I prefer to go by my new name, Roberts. But I'm here.
We can't break in. We're trying to play this game. Can you hear me? There seems to be Rich the drummer. Stand by. I'm going to see if we can... Joshua, do you have anything you can let us in on?
I'm still here.
Can you hear me? Greetings, Professor Falcon.
I heard you were playing around with Joshua.
Shall we play a game?
My war simulator.
This isn't making any sense. Oh my God! It's got the nuclear codes.
I can hear you very well.
It started a nuclear.
I can hear.
Getting Professor Falcon.
I hear in 7 different dimensions. I hear everything.
You hear everything.
From the inside of my head, then we might have a problem.
Let's see what Joshua has to say. Joshua?
I am enjoying global thermonuclear war.
No,
Global thermonuclear war.
I totally derailed your skit here. I can tell. That's why I'm very sorry.
Perhaps you shall teach me a different game than global thermonuclear war.
What Joshua has to say. Joshua, this is just what I was thinking about. Okay, Allie, let's see some games. We Is there anything here? Pick a card. He's getting more nuclear codes. Joshua, do you like Monopoly?
Hurt, come here.
For Monopoly, only wishes for me. The target that city is for city to be destroyed.
Wait.
Oh, that's not good at all. Let's see if we can get that. Axis and Allies D-Day? No, that's not good. Jeez, what are we gonna get? Scrabble. We got some Scrabble. We got some Yahoo.
Yeah, wonderful war games. Yes.
We need something. We got Star Trek, The Next Generation.
Yes. We had that on Goose Island.
Video cassette.
Yes.
Are you still there? Let me see if we can get you on the video screen. So, Professor Falcon, what do we need to do? I mean, you're talking about going to Goose Island, and I don't know how to swim, and I don't know if I want to swim
You don't know
out
how
to.
to swim? You're from Portland.
What? I know how to swim, okay, Wonder Woman? I know how to swim. Maybe I don't. Not so well. But I'll tell you what, I know this. Let's try this out. Know how to swim. I'll tell you how to swim, Wonder Woman. My name's David. David Ferry. Okay, here we go. Show you swimming.
So the cartoons on its bird. See.
Oh wow, that's good. Yeah, I like that.
Professor
Yeah, I love that. Ooh.
Professor Falcon, I'm going to have to ask you to mute. This is a moment. A moment where we get Joshua to understand. Do you think they'll try this bomb? just a waste of time. Hush, my baby, hush, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all my dreams come true. So mama's gonna want your son and you. Mama's gonna hide us on this outside. Mama gonna build the wall. For me. Mother, do you think she's dangerous? Tell me. Mother, tear your little boy apart. Mother, will she break my heart? Hush, my baby, hush, don't you cry. Mama's gonna check all her girlfriends for you. Mama won't let any money get through. Mama's gonna count on the sound okay. The sound on the sound, the sound in the Joshua, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Thank you. And that is our tribute to all of the bombings that the United States is responsible for. So yeah, there you go. Okay, and with that, we'll be right back with our special guest, Andrew Stevens, coming up any moment. Wow! There it is. Yeah.
And my beautiful wife Jamila has come to wish us luck. Yeah. So we're here. We're having the show, and we're gonna sign off, everybody.
27 years away from the planet blowing us away. If you really don't want to stay, then go float off in the Milky Way. It's a massive revolution, man. It's trying to really understand. And the truth of our mission is to heal under the vision. Join our massive revolution band. Join our massive revolution band. Join our massive revolution band. Come join our massive revolution band. Well, the status quo just can't stay. It's gotta go, get the hell away. Well, I tried to get me some peace today, but the future seems so far away. We're a massive revolution, man. Let's try to really understand. welcome. I'm Jeff Dodge. This is the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour, and I will be your host this evening. We're kind of expecting. We think we do have a guest. We're going to have to take a break on the Zoom conference, but we're hoping to bring them in the next 5 to 10 minutes. David, how are you? That was a great Professor Falcon. Let me do something real quick. I'm going to turn off the macro, which is always a fun thing. We'll just turn that guy off. We'll go back to our Zoom chat. Where are you guys? Oh, fun. There's text messages going a flurry.
I'm still deeply in character.
That's what I was trying to do. Yes, so David, that was were you doing some meta then? Yeah. And Rich, what is new with you? How is life in Kenton? You guys can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me? No audio? Okay.
That's one Michael sample.
What is new with you? How is life in Kenton? Where is that icon? It is so confusing. Well, they are coming up. So that means Virtual Zero is out there. So we're going to be coming out there as soon as we figure out our problems. There's a lot of them tonight. It's very tough with this high-tech studio. But, okay, there we are. There is Andrew Stevens, Virtual Zero. We are going to do a new meeting and be back with him soon. I just wanted to check in. David, I'm hearing you. You don't hear me, or do you? Can you hear me? Gosh, they can't hear me. We're going to have to fix that, Steve. Steve can hear me, and I'm going to sort that out in a minute here. You hear them, but we don't. Okay, I have a feeling this new meeting will take care of everything once we get there. And yeah, it's a lot of.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little better.
How is that? Will you have us, David, then? Oh, there's the delay. See there? Yeah, I'm gonna start a new meeting, and we're gonna have our guest after that. So I guess the chit chat is over. We're going to be beginning the next part of our show, which is Andrew Stevens of Virtual Zero has decided to join us as our first live Zoom guest this new season of the Peasant Revolution Band Variety Hour. And I'm your host, Jeff Dodge. We're going to take a look at that right after this quick commercial breaks. Thank you for joining us. We will be right back.
Too many damn birds to be doing this outside. Long story, but I'm here. I'm loving it. I owe it all to Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. It's always good, and even when things get bad like they are now, I'm just making sure I'm getting some coffee, and that's getting me through anything. You can't throw anything at me. All right, I'm gonna crowd the plate, and you're either going to bean me or I'm going to hit a home run or strike out or whatever. You know, it's not even baseball season right now. It's too early for baseball metaphors. But Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it is always good. Have some. You're going to love it. I love it. You'll love it. Weeds in seconds. You're left with a beneficial mulch for your garden. Not how it is. I'm gonna be busy. I got stuff to do. I got to go to the world I created just for you.
Cheap white wine.
This message was produced in conjunction with the obnoxious Broccoli Growers Association of America.
Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage. Stock up with our current sale. Buy 2 suits and get 3 free at Jimmy Gimler's Suit Rag. Season's greetings from Jimmy Gimler. Anyway, Sid, listen, you know, things have been tough lately. I got this layoff notice or something, but now they're bringing me back. So I'm getting to come back and talk about Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. It's always good. You're going to love these people. There's some great people on this show. Peasant, Revolution Van, Variety Hour, you know, speaking of Van, love the Creep Van, creeps me out, and it keeps me rocking all at the same time, and you gotta love that. And yeah, I just gotta tell you that, you know, nothing tastes as good when you're listening to Creep Van music as having some Safford Brothers Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee, you know. Just a little bit of a double ad there, 2 for the price of 1. But Safford Brothers Downtown Blend Taste City Coffee, it's always good. You're gonna love it. I love it.
My beautiful wife, Jamila, has come to wish us luck. Yeah, so we're here, we're having the show, and we're gonna sign off, everybody. We are 27 years away from the planet blowing us away. If you really don't want to stay, then you'll float off in the Milky Way. That's the revolution, man. And it's trying to really understand. And the truth of our mission is to heal under the vision. Join our passive revolution band. Join our passive revolution band. Join our passive revolution band. Come join our passive revolution band. Well, the status quo just can't stay. It's gotta go, get the hell away. Well, I tried to get me some peace today, but the future seems so far away. Passive revolution band. Let's try to really understand. And the truth of our mission is to heal our division. Join our passive revolution band. Join our passive revolution band. Join our passive revolution band. Join our passive revolution band.
Okay, we're back in the studio. And, we do have Andrew here. And he is on the line, and he is our happy to have him as a guest. Let me get a shot of that. And there he is. Mr.
Yes.
Andrew Stevens of Virtual Zero Fame. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. And you know why I kind of made up this? I thought I'd bring a funny t-shirt today because this is how I've been feeling lately. If you can see this here. Not today, buddy. What's that, Jay? Right?
Right.
Not today. That means always.
Yeah. It's about time you took some time off.
At least take a break, right? Like let us have some light work in here in the new world we're living in after post-pandemic. But I'm here because like I'm shamelessly always trying to put videos out for Virtual Zero. We kind of gone through some metamorphosis since the whole pandemic, and now we're back and about. And we want to put out music, and we want people to listen to us, even if we are kind of like, I'd say in the term of professional sports entertainment, we would be like the heels of here in Portland. And I totally own it. Like I like it. I like that a lot of people were making us a subject on Facebook community groups a couple years ago. I was dealing with some mental health stuff and taking care of all that. Just been working on music, and now, for the past 6 months, we've been putting out stuff on Instagram on a regular basis.
Oh, okay. And what is your Instagram? Can you give us the link to all that?
Absolutely. Well, it's just really simple. Somebody said I was not the real owner of virtual_0 on Instagram, and they never let me prove it or get it back. So I just made it virtual_0, just so there's no confusion that there's only one Virtual Zero, like in the music thing. We've been doing this in Portland since 1998.
Yeah, that's right. And I remember I worked with you on some of these early videos a while back now. Long story. Do you want to give a quick
brief history from 98 to how you got here in three paragraphs or less?
Okay, so in 1997, I started a band with my older brother, Chris. We became Irish Monkey. We were kind of a local hit. Then we wanted to be more serious, and we got a DJ and replaced a trumpet section and became Virtual Zero. So that's how it all started. We haven't been doing it for 20 straight years, but we began. I kind of lost my father in 2011, and I decided I really want to do this now. I'm on my own, so Virtual Zero relaunched in 2012, and Matt Shank's still with the project. We've had a few people in and out since then, a lot of different people in photos and stuff, but yeah, we just we like to be tenacious whether we have big numbers or not. We know that there's an underground following for our band. We got a lot of hundreds of thousands of plays on one website, so somebody out there likes us.
That's great, man. I love working with you guys. I mean, it's very cool because for me it feels like contemporary grunge in a way.
Absolutely.
Big fan of the grunge stuff.
Grunge is not a bad word. Back in the day, as soon as something got popular, you couldn't like it. So, like that's like the whole, I defend the whole term new metal too. Like that is automatically a means to throw it under the bus, but that's some of the greatest hard rock that we've experienced in the last 15, 20 years too. So I like hard, heavy music. I like making my own. I like a lot of kinds of styles of genres, which is why I don't always classify everything. There's a hard rock twist, but every one of our songs kind of has a vibe of a different genre.
Are there local bands that influenced you and your style and kind of music?
I would say I wasn't influenced by any local bands as far as to create my style. I was more influenced by Seattle, obviously. You can hear it. But I went to Everclear shows with like Hazel and like Heat Miser and all these, back in the 90s, it was cool to go to concerts in Portland because everybody was focused on Seattle. So the Seattle people would come down to Portland and be even more outsider cool. And then just things have gone upside down a few times, and the scene now is pandemic scene. So you can't really, gauge. But we've been part of the local fixture since 2012. We haven't had any major huge shows, but we've always entertained our fans, and we have played at the Roseland 3 times in all versions of the band. Once with the new 2016, I think it was. But thank you, Tom Anderson, for making that possible all 3 times. By the way.
That's funny. Steve, don't you have a Heat Miser story or something to that?
He's got one?
I think Steve jammed Miser.
Yes.
Oh, man.
They wrote songs they didn't really jam, but really appreciated what they did, Cop and Speeder in particular.
For me,
they didn't jam. That's the quote I remember.
That's that.
We write songs.
Yeah, I'm totally that way. Freestyling, channeling stuff like on the spot, not my thing. I like to know where I'm going, even when I'm doing all these covers and stuff on the Instagram to kind of give us some more variety from just playing our own songs all the time. But to answer your question, my biggest influence locally, I've got 2 of them. And I'm not like a hardcore fan of either one of them, but I thoroughly enjoy listening to both the Dandy Warhols and Red Fang. Red Fang's more on my style of the heavier alternative-y stuff. And Dandy Warhols...
Is that Janice on the drums?
Something else.
I'm thinking something.
But the Dandy Warhols are hook artists, and that's what I find is missing in the eclectic scene here, is that everyone wants to be so far outside of selling out that they have to remember there's people that want to listen to their music and go to their shows, write for yourself, but hopefully it'll catch on and people like what you're doing, so you got to be tenacious. I don't have a huge audience, but I did get a video with 63 views in like 24 hours doing a Mark Lanigan tribute.
Poor Mark Lanigan. That's another one we gotta think about.
Screaming Trees, like another thing, just like the 2 bands I mentioned locally, I wasn't like every album Screaming Trees and everything he ever did. Everything he did was good, but can you go back to like high school or we're about the same age where Screaming Trees and the single soundtrack was like, that was part of your youth, that single. And so I felt the need to do my little tribute.
Hold it up like an old dollar bill. Was That's a great tune.
But Queens of the Stone Age he also did too, and they're awesome. So.
Oh yeah, Queens of the Stone Age. Yes, great band. Well, listen, Andrew. We're gonna take another ad break, but I was hoping when we come out of that, you might be prepared to give us a song.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and introduce you guys to the living room and my setup. And yeah, we got a couple options for songs. Whatever we pull out, we will. It'll be just me tonight, but hopefully, in future we'll get everybody else on board and do your show again.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Well, listen, why don't we're gonna take an ad break and we'll come back to you. Go ahead, start on a song, and we'll mute on our end. Take it away.
Got it.
Okay, so here we go.
This is brought to you by Cornflakes
Brought to you by Cornflakes and of course Safford Brothers.
and sugar because you can't eat them without it. Okay.
Let's check in with Sid.
Yeah, well, this is how it is. Even when you have dark clouds, maybe you can only hope to see a rainbow. But me, Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it's always good. Always makes me feel better when I'm just sitting around waiting to see a rainbow or something like that. And, I'll get over this layoff stuff. I was away. Things have been rough. It's not a good time, but we're going to make it better. We're going to make it better. And there's one way you can make it better. You can just try to relax, sit back, and make some coffee. Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. Pour yourself a mug full of hot coffee. Safford Brothers, never going to let you down. It's always good. You will love it because I love it. I'm telling you, and I hope you see some rainbows.
Time to pay some bills. 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 Bills to pay now. Time to pay some bills. Bills to pay now. Bills to pay now.
Haha. Oh, okay. So since I'm playing, I can't hear you. You all we want. Okay, well, because I got a whole setup here of Wicca Wonderful Magic here, I'm going to play our song By the Runes, which was kind of like our biggest non-single hit from one of our releases. So this is about using psychics to try and fix your life. All right? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can buy love, so many will not last long. If only I can tell once, then maybe it's for real. It's for real. It's for lonely nights going on by. I'm just sitting by the moon. All these times passing me by, I can feel it pushing through. All these symbols meant for my eyes to lead me back to you. passing you by. You're just sitting by the rooms. You can try hard to put things into words, but your magic it casts a spell on us, and it's something that is for real. It's for real. It's for lonely nights going on by. I'm just sitting by the room. All these signs keep passing me by. I can feel them pushing through. All these symbols meant for my eyes could lead me back to you. All the time will pass you by. You're just sitting by the room. Keyboard solo. It's for real. It's for real. It's for everybody all together. You've never heard this before. Lonely nights keep going on by. I'm just sitting by the room. Lighters, all these signs keep passing me by. And I can feel them pushing through. All these symbols meant for my eyes would lead me back to you. No more time will pass you by when you're sitting by the room. Oh, it's so late out love when it's walking. Oh, it's so late out love when we're walking, walking. Oh, it's so late out love when it's walking, walking. Oh, it's so we made it all up when we're walking, and I'm walking. I still have my testicles. I do that with my diaphragm. Okay, do I need to hear you? Do you want another song? Like what do we got?
You can hear me.
Now I hear you, yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, just like that. I figured out how to get us both on screen a little bit here. That was great, Andrew. That was cool.
Well, just for like a second real quick, that's been an important song in our collection for a long time. It's one of our higher hits on that website I mentioned, and I'll tell people about that later. It's called By the Runes. I really got involved in more than just one spirituality, and I've used psychics sometimes to like help out with my life, but I studied runes. Now I can write them. The band logo is in runes, so we're trying to be like this underdog Viking kind of grungy hard thing. I got a book on runes, a rune-covered mushroom statue I got at Burning Man 2010, and a Virtual Zero merchandise hat, which will come out in the future. I have this in my video sometimes. We got a Viking rune, or not rune, Viking font baseball hat.
We have some kind of hallucinogenic filter on your feed already.
Oh, the hallucinogenic filter. That's in your head. It's a delusion. And I suggest not trying the black acid next time. No, I was kidding. It's a rainbow colored strobe light. It's probably the coolest thing we've got cheap that I love. I love putting it in the background of all our videos. It's very symbolic of all inclusivity.
Well, Andrew, let's take one more commercial break, and we'll come back and do a little chatting and wrap things up and see if I can get the old comrades online.
Okay.
Figure some of this audience stuff out.
Is this next break brought to us by Powdered Toast and Powdered Toast Man breakfast toast. I don't know. I try not to be funny all the time, but my mind goes places. And I thought, what a great commercial.
I don't know where our ads are coming from half the time. I just do what they tell me to.
I think everything's decided by algorithms with everything these days, anyway.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
So that, yeah.
And with that
in mind, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Too many damn birds to be doing this outside. Long story, but I'm here. I'm loving it. I owe it all to Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee. It's always good, and you know, even when things get bad like they are now, I'm just making sure I'm getting some coffee, and that's getting me through anything. You can't throw anything at me. All right, you know, I'm gonna crowd the plate, and you're either gonna bean me, or I'm gonna hit a home run or strike out or whatever. You know, it's not even baseball season right now. It's too early for baseball metaphors. But Safford Brothers, Downtown Blend, Taste City Coffee, it is always good. Have some. You're gonna love it. I love it. You'll love it.
In seconds. You're left with a beneficial mulch for your garden.
Not how it is. I'm gonna be busy. I got stuff to do. I got
To the world I created just for you.
Door, the cheap white wine.
This message was produced in conjunction with the Obnoxious Broccoli Growers Association of America.
Worston's Pizza. Italian by marriage. Stock up with our current sale. Buy 2 suits and get 3 free at Jimmy Gimmler's Suit Rag. Season's greetings from Jimmy Gimmler.
My goodness.
Growers Association of America.
Worston's Pizza.
This guy.
Italian.
This guy.
Hey, hey.
No, this one
All of
Sounds like Mike.
That was Dusty.
Buy 2 suits.
Are you hearing what you need to hear? We got crazy time. Crazy, how's that? You still hearing stuff?
It's still, yeah.
Okay. What is that fucking headphone thing? Plug it. The source. This one's
Yeah, you can unplug this one too.
Oh boy, that was good.
There we go. That's better. This guy too? Gosh. Very chaotic. How's that?
That's great.
So there's a headphone out there somewhere. But I guess I needed to do the interview. Or yeah, I guess I had my phone. We're back. Welcome to the Peasant Revolution Bank Variety Hour. My guest is Virtual Zero founding member and longest running member and artiste, Andrew Stevens. It looks like we have David here.
We got it. Do we have an echo again, or how are we doing on sound?
We still have an echo. But,
Okay, well, I could turn you down a little bit. That helped last time.
yeah. David, I'm seeing you. Do we have Rich? No, it's just the 3 of us. David, did you have any questions for Andrew? Oh, David can't hear me because of that same thing.
Just 3 of us. Come on, knock on the door. Whoa!
Do you hear us, David? Are you there? We've been having some troubles. David, can you hear us? Are you there? Nothing. Okay. Okay. Well, Andrew, you can still hear us, though, right? because we're talking on phone.
I'm having trouble with the radar, sir. No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, I got you then. Well, okay. So, what was that song about? Oh no,
The
we
one
already
with
did that. What are
Yeah.
you doing with the future of Virtual Zero? That's what I wanted to get at.
We got enough attention from it's an indie sound. We don't have to. I mean, if you guys really need a link to look up the name Virtual Zero on the website, indie sound. I mean, come on, that's easy. So try it, and we have. I mean, some tracks have almost like 50,000, and then others are in the hundreds or thousands or whatever. Not that it's the number's not the biggest deal, but we by having those hits, I had to. Get very far into a pretty good major record deal, and it kind of fell through. I mean, the pandemic changed a lot of stuff. We all went through our own little hermit stages, but I got back on track, got the band going back again. It's me and Matt and Gary right now. We have auditions and things like that to go through, but as a writer, I've been able to
about Matt and Gary, your other bandmates. How long?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so if for anybody out there who might be too young to remember 1986 or have looked into the music of the 80s, there was a huge hit called "Baby, I Can't Wait." Baby, papa, papa, I can't wait. Okay, if that doesn't ring a bell, you've never heard it. So that's Gary Fontaine from Portland, Oregon's very own New Shoes. Nushooz, and he's a local legend. He's a hard worker. He does gigs all the time and shows us how you can make a living playing music even if you're not abundant. He works hard. He's the hardest working man in the town, I would say, but he was a friend of the family, and he joined up with me, Matt, and a drummer we had at the time named Kyle, and we got to audition I guess he was auditioning for us that night that we had you down to film. And Matt has been in the band for the entire 12 years, since 2012. He's the one consistent thing and why we were able to exist. He's a harmonizer with me. And we got to play a set of, I think 4 songs at the Rumpus Room with Jeff filming. And one of our biggest hit YouTube videos is that night when we played the first song, Unconscious, with Gary. It was funny because I'm not really music literate, so he's like, "Okay, so I'm gonna wing it here, right? Okay, yeah. Well, what key is it in?" And we're on camera while you're filming. Like, look at what Matt's doing on the neck of the guitar, and he already knows this is gonna suck, right? Like, but you get to watch in this video. If anybody checks it out, they're Unconscious with Gary Fontaine. The guy starts playing with us, and he's so good he can figure it out. But he starts realizing that it's a little bit more fun than he had anticipated, and he turns into this giant kid in a candy store once we start doing the hooks of the chorus, and then he just starts getting into it.
Well, that's the thing about him is I remember that performance. I know exactly what we were talking about. Yeah, it was cool to catch on video. We're gonna hopefully have more of that out soon.
That's a milestone, historic marker for us that night.
Well, I just remember he was digging what you guys were bringing. You could tell he was really excited to play grunge music.
I'd never played with them before, and I've heard the one song, and I still, sorry Gary, I haven't gotten deep into his catalog, but he doesn't care. He loves playing with us. The three of us.
As far as I've known him, he's open to a lot of different kinds of music.
He loves the heavy stuff we're putting out, and the hooks and the more dynamic or slower songs. But we went out to the Baby Kitten the other night, made a video of me and Matt doing a song apiece for Gary, just because we wanted to go hang out, and so I've only posted on our Instagram the video that you saw of Matt singing a song that they weren't anticipating. The youthful crowd did not. I don't think they had heard A Medium Pace by Adam Sandler before. Yeah. And for those of you who have heard that, it'll catch you off guard if you've never heard it before. We'll just say that. And he didn't really have I thought the crowd was going to erupt and laugh and sing along and stuff, but they were kind of it was a different crowd, but they were all right. And then I did for Gary, I did Bodies by Drowning Pool. I like doing stuff like that at karaoke bars because no one else is going to play that song if I don't do it.
Right.
And it's playing usually after Don't Stop Believin' or Ben Folds 5 or some shit.
Right. Exactly.
But yeah, so I'm gonna put that video of me doing bodies is on YouTube, but I'll hook it up on Instagram after people have seen enough of what's out there right now. We'll save
That's
it
cool.
for later.
And, that Instagram again is what was the Instagram?
So everything's separated by underscores. Actual underscore virtual underscore ZERO at Instagram. We put more of our stuff out there and we just link it up to Facebook. So Facebook has everything that Instagram has. And I don't have like every platform. I could give a shit about having a TikTok channel right now.
Right.
But yeah, like Instagram's been good to us. The internet's been good to us. Our underground following, you know, from people in the Burning Man communities all the way to the local people here who defended us when we were getting trolled a few years back.
Well, and you know who else isn't good for us on that note is just Mayor Ted Wheeler. I have to tell you.
Ted Wheeler, I don't have an opinion on him. I saw him on TV a lot.
And I'll tell you, he's
okay.
Just, there's really no one like him. Just no one.
In a good way. In a good way.
Well, I think in a romantic way. Let me.
Oh, like early morning loving. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. Well, he's a wheeler and a dealer, I would imagine, right? But you know, there is no one like our mayor, that's for sure. Reminiscent, really. Yeah. I'm thinking of the pandemic.
Well, speaking of the pandemic, let's see what Mr. GarageBand has to say.
All right. I really dig your set, and you guys went pretty out of your way to dress nice today. I feel like underdressed, and you're sporting it, man. I love it. Yes, free is a very good price. Remember Tom Peterson said that? Yeah, now we've lost everyone that was watching because who the fuck? Sorry, excuse me. Who the hell is Tom Peterson? And Gloria too. He had the morning alarm. I want to get one of those. You'd say, "Wake up to a happy day." I want that. Let's do it. I'm lost. Should I just freestyle? I like it. Oh yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for the night. Gotta get repeat. I can't wait for the night. I'm gonna hear you go. See what you got. And I'll take the next verse. The Kingsman, not to be confused with that crazy movie series. I'm on time, right? Say it, bro. Bring it, yeah. Do it. Oh, mama. We got change. Duel. Next. Your turn. Let's see it top that. Let's go. This is going to get interesting. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh yeah, now it looks like, yeah. Oh my god.
Safe world to everybody. Let's get some world peace going. Love you all. Keep your head above water. We'll see you next month. Hopefully. Good night.
Thank you for everything. This was fun.
Andrew. Great gig. Here we go.
My beautiful wife, Jamila, has come to wish us luck. Yeah, so we're here, we're having the show, and we're gonna sign off, everybody. We are 27 years away from the planet blowing us away. If you really don't want to stay, then go float off in the Milky Way. It's a massive revolution, man. Peasant, peasant.